Hey, what up, universe? It's a beautiful morning. Let's go for a run.
See the man who won't stay for your meal, getting all the piece of pie for your wife. Everybody wanna know how it feel. Everybody wanna see what it's like. Well, baby, wanna be a queen, but alright, we all deserve to fight.
All right, so that was fun. Back now. Just went about 6.25 basically kilometers in 40 minutes. So, not bad. Just hang on while I sip coffee from my Jaguar mug. That's the closest I'm ever gonna get to owning a Jaguar, so we may as well enjoy it. So, what exactly does a amateur age group triathlete eat for breakfast, you might wonder? Well, there it is. I've got my Jaguar coffee, of course, a multivitamin, a banana, and a egg white omelet on a whole wheat English muffin. And when I say egg white omelet, I mean that. I have some tomatoes and other things in there as well. That's my breakfast to fuel up for the day after a good 6.25 kilometer run. But I don't want to talk about breakfast today. I want to talk about something that's a little bit more pressing on everybody's mind. Where's my camera? There it is. In this time of global pandemic. And so after I've had my breakfast and get cleaned up, I'll meet you down in the office. Jaguar coffee. Nectar of the gods.
Okay, so the title of this video is The Emergency Secret Weapon That Lives Inside Your Life Insurance Policy. First of all, we have to note that not all life insurance policies are created equal. So when I say that, maybe not, but if you have the right kind of life insurance policy, you have a secret weapon that you can use during these uncertain times if you need to access cash in a hurry without any credit checks or anything like that. A great way for business owners or people who are self-employed or underemployed at this time to get some money to bridge that gap that we're all going to be experiencing as a result of good old COVID-19. More Jaguar coffee. So there are three types of life insurance policies that you may have. There's term insurance, there's universal insurance, and there's whole life or permanent insurance. Don't have a whole lot of time to go into the differences today, but you should at least know that term insurance is best designed for a temporary need. Things like paying off debt, making sure that your mortgage is cleared up so that your family doesn't have to worry about that after you're gone, putting kids through college so that your family doesn't have to worry about that after you're gone if you die too soon. Universal insurance, not as popular today, designed more as a way for people to participate in the stock market returns of the dividends on their life insurance policy. You can choose how to invest those and maybe try and get a little bit better return and use that as an alternative investment program. And then permanent insurance, or whole life insurance as I like to call it, is really where the secret weapon lives that I want to talk about. It's called cash surrender value. As you hold on to a whole life insurance policy, the company will pay dividends to you that usually stay within the life insurance policy. You can ask to have them given to you as cash. Nobody does. Usually what happens is those dividends are used to either build an accumulated side account of dividends, which then earns interest and all of those kinds of things, or to purchase additional insurance, which are called paid up additions. Regardless, the more of those things that you have, the longer you hold the policy, the more potential cash surrender value there is. And where that becomes your secret weapon in the world of COVID-19, when people are scrambling to try and find extra money for cash flow, especially business owners and people like that, is when you can access that as cash. There are two ways to do it. The first is to just surrender the life insurance policy. It's called a cash surrender value. You don't have insurance anymore, and so when things calm down and we get back to a world of normal, you're going to want to buy another life insurance policy, and potentially if you've developed some ailments, or you've obviously gotten older, the cost is going to be higher. But the other option is you can borrow against that cash surrender value. Now there's going to be an interest rate. Interest is a little bit higher than a mortgage, definitely better than a credit card. And you will eventually want to pay it back, but there's no immediate need to do so. There's no set payment schedule or anything like that that's ever presented. When you borrow money against your life insurance policy from the insurance carrier, they will simply take their money plus interest back before they pay out the death benefit. So if you die before you've paid it back, they just deduct whatever it is that you owe or still owe off of the final death benefit. So it's a great way to get some money quickly without the need to go to a bank and prove your income and anything like this, because essentially it is your money, and also not have to worry about immediately paying it back before you're complete. So this is a different world that we're living in now, trying to figure out how to get through this COVID-19 era of the world. And my recommendation, and this is the whole point of this video today, is take a look at your life insurance policy before you go and get a second mortgage or a line of credit against your house, or go into credit card debt or something like that. You potentially, if you have a whole life insurance policy type product, you potentially have a significant amount of cash surrender value sitting there that you could access at a much lower interest rate, much faster than you could through some of these other things, and get you through to bridge this gap. I hope that's been helpful. If you need any assistance with that, feel free to reach out to me, especially my own clients, obviously, and we'll help you out as best we can. These are, as we're saying, these are relatively unprecedented times, and at least in our lifetime, and we got to do what we got to do to survive. So check that out. You might have a secret weapon sitting in your life insurance policy that you could use specifically for a time like this. Good luck. Talk to you soon.